It's the Morning Hog. Riggs, Steve, and Josh S.R. Perrott in the house on a fun Friday. It's Morning Hog Happy Hour. That means we're getting flavors in dry January. You're about to get your best NA options in the Morning Hog Brew Review on 95.7 The Hog. 95.7 The Hog, the Morning Hog. Hey, you know what? It's a Morning Hog Happy Hour. That's as good a time as any, really, for a Morning Hog Brew Review with that guy, Josh S.R. Perrott. Yeah, baby. Welcome back.
What's up?
Dry January, pal.
Yeah, buddy.
So I've been really thirsty because it's dry, right?
Right.
And you brought us a cure for the thirsts.
I did. So last couple weeks, we have so many options for non-alcoholic beers now. It's ridiculous, right?
Right.
You know, we've already had 2 weeks worth. Here's the third week, and we'll have one more week after this.
Look out.
But it keeps you kind of, some options all the way through January. Yeah. That way you don't have to do one. You get to try out a whole bunch of different ones, see what you like, stuff like that.
It's brilliant.
So we have a couple classics.
Okay.
And one or two you may not have heard of.
All right.
So we're going to start off with, the OG Klosshaller.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I remember you like this one.
I do.
Yep.
I do.
This has been around since 1979,
Ooh.
which, you don't really think about NAs being around that space.
Not much older than me.
But this is a German imported.
Okay.
All
right.
Yummy, yummy. Klosshaller in my tummy.
I don't even think that rhymes, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad you said it, early. Get that out of the way.
Yeah.
So we won't spit our beer out. Okay. Smells hoppy. Smells like a beer.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, it's kind of sweet.
Yep. So it has a nice malty background to it. Like I said, this is the OG, one of the first ones out there. So they know what they're doing. So this is Klosshaller Original.
Okay.
They actually have quite a few different varieties out there. They have a dry hopped version, which is going to obviously be a little bit hoppier.
Okay.
They have their ISO pack, which I think we've tried in the past, that has some special stuff going on with it. You'd have to Google it. And it's a whole thing.
Yeah, you do your own research.
Yeah, on that particular one. But like I said, this is the OG. It tastes like some other beers we've had in the past.
Yeah.
I'm not going to name them or anything like that, but
right.
Very, very familiar tasting. Let's put it that way.
It does, and I like that sweet. Well, it's not a finish really. It's right up front.
Yeah.
But
it
tastes like beer.
Right.
Yeah. Which is what you want when you have an NA.
Of course.
You want the beer taste, and none of the hassles of inebriation or passing out.
Yeah.
And I mean, with Klosshaller not being necessarily a household name,
right?
If you want to have an NA beer and you don't want people kind of vain about it, and you don't want people judging about what you're drinking and stuff. Yeah. They don't know that's an NA.
No,
that's right.
It's a green bottle with a white label. It looks like a beer, tastes like a beer. You can act drunk if you want to.
Yeah.
Your breath will smell like beer.
Right.
Yeah. You can sing off key in karaoke or tell a bad joke.
Yeah, you can get the hiccups.
Uh-oh. Look at this.
Oh, my gosh.
Look out. See?
I just figured you were drunk 24/7.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's residual from his Thursday night bender.
Yeah.
But, we've talked about, the process of NAs is whether or not it's brewed without alcohol or it's brewed with alcohol and then removed. I'm not particularly sure with this with Klosshaller in general. But it tastes like beer.
And the ones we've had so far,
even on the exhale,
that
too.
one stands out. That's a standout flavor in a good way.
You think they've been doing this since 1979? I think that was the year Steve was born, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's right. The
around
70s.
The year after.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Very close, though.
Wow.
Look at that.
Pretty good.
I got socks from the 70s. I don't want to talk about it.
I would say happy birthday, but I don't want to.
No, don't say happy birthday yet. Wait.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Crack another beer first before you get to the celebrations.
You know what? Let's go with another OG.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
So this is going to be Coors Edge.
Okay.
I don't know if this is twist up.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, is it? No. Maybe.
I wasn't going to test it.
This is
I always do.
No, this is this related to the Ford Edge?
No.
Okay. Just checking.
So this used to, if I'm not mistaken, this used to be just called Coors Non-Alcoholic.
Okay.
They went through kind of a rebrand phase about 2 or 3 years ago.
Right.
And landed on Coors Edge.
Do you think that there was a meeting or something in the Coors thing and they were like, we don't like the word non? Let's get that out.
I mean, it's still on the label, so not
is it?
necessarily,
Okay.
but,
that's a very friendly and familiar aroma as well. Ooh. I mean,
it's not far
we
off.
talk a lot about this. I don't know that I would. You would know. Josh's an expert. I'm not. I wouldn't know.
I think you're getting to that level, buddy.
Ooh.
I
can feel it does have a creamy smoothness.
There you go. Smoothness. I like that.
Right.
Easy drinking.
Right.
It's The crazy thing about these NA beers is like this one is only 60 calories.
Okay.
So, you're not only you're not getting any alcohol, you're getting lower calorie stuff. So for dry January, if you're looking for that kind of that healthier alternative,
Sure.
It's a great alternative.
It's weird that you mentioned that because when I put on my Bill Belichick tribute shirt today, I realized that it kind of has that bottom that kind of puffs out, and I was like, "That's beer calories. I got to shave those down." So thank you for the 60.
Hey, just do what I can.
I appreciate that. Kind of whip me into shape. Now these obviously are available in a lot of places.
Yeah, with them being kind of the OGs out there, they're pretty widely available. Publix, Total Wine, some ABCs, or as always, the easiest way to find this stuff is on our website.
srparat.com/beerfinder.
Whoa!
Did he just take your line?
I did.
We worked it out this year where if I'm in mid
Mid-sip. I mean, I got it covered.
All right.
You know what I mean?
I dig it.
Yeah,
We're like a
it's
team?
like a couple
a
of
duo.
Oh, okay.
Gosh.
We didn't rehearse that part. All right, well, stick around. We got more dry January goodness coming up on the Morning Hog Brew Review on 95.7 The Hog. 95.7 The Hog, the Morning Hog Happy Hour. Brew Review time. That's SR Parat's own Josh. Dry January.
What's up?
We're in the middle of dry January. Listen, you're allowed, if you're doing a dry January full, good for you. But what I found is I'll do a dry January during the weekdays. When we get to Friday and you're here, we're gonna have these beers, and then we're going out for more.
No,
beer.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all about balance.
It's a gateway, right?
Yeah, it's balance.
But for those who, in special occasions, instances where you're the DD, whatever, these are the beers for you.
Yeah, 100%. It's a different time.
Right.
We have a ton of options. The last couple weeks, we had 8 beers over the last 2 weeks. We have another 4 today, and then we'll have some next week as well. So the options are not limited anymore. So depending on your flavor profiles and stuff you like, the last 2 weeks we did craft ones, with some IPAs and some lagers and stuff like that. Today we're kind of doing some of the OGs, the originals out there. So we just did Klosterhaller and Coors Edge.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You want to do some Corona?
Let's do it, man.
Yeah.
You got some limes up in this beast?
You can pretend.
Yeah. Just imagine.
Yeah.
Put a mind lime.
I had
in there.
a lime until I put it in my water.
I think you're already sour enough, but
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Steve usually carries pocket limes.
yeah.
Yeah. By the end of the show each day, he reeks of citrus. It's just something that happens. We're used to it. All right.
Yeah, so this is relatively new for Corona.
Yeah, I was going to say, how
less than a
long
year
they had?
old.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, they saw the success of these non-alcoholic products, and they're giving it a shot.
Have I had this beer?
We have. We tried it about 6 months ago, roughly, I think.
Wow.
I must have had a bunch of them. I don't remember.
That is eerily close.
Again.
Oh, wow.
Very similar to the original.
And Corona for sure has its own flavor profile.
Oh, absolutely.
I feel like by
Yeah,
itself,
it does.
right?
When you taste a Corona, it's a Corona, right?
Yep.
And then,
Sure enough.
if you're into the limes and stuff like that,
I'm digging
throw it
it.
in here, and
More.
I dig
You
it.
think
probably
that's-
get even closer.
You think that flavor is due to what? What is it the process or is it
There's
the
a whole bunch of things
ingredients?
going
Yeah?
on different with Corona to get that exact flavor profile. It's a Mexican lager, number one. The clear bottles help it, get its flavor profiles, stuff like that. So yeah, it's all about process.
Yeah. I like the clear bottles. I think it pops, And when you know what you're getting. These other bottles that have weird colors, it disguises it. You don't know what's in there. You could be drinking blue raspberry
Are
for
you
all I
disappointed
know.
when you don't get the green beer out of a green bottle?
Well, I mean, I would be great if somebody could do that. Come on.
That's St. Patty's
Step
Day.
it up. Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. That's just
And that's
because
literally food coloring.
that's because the guy just scored ink into it. It's fine. It won't hurt your body. No. Well, all right. So that's great. That's really, again, this is another NA option that I don't know that I would immediately go, oh, yeah, that's definitely NA. I don't think you can tell.
You know what? And I actually got my information wrong. On the
What?
Coors, I had said that it was 60 calories.
Right.
That was actually 45 calories on the Coors Edge.
Whoa!
Really?
So less than 50 calories on a beer.
All right.
Yikers.
Okay.
The Corona is the 60 calories.
By the way, it's the first in-segment correction of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
that's an early start to that
All
one.
right, it's all right.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
On an NA day, go figures. We have no excuses.
I'm
right
sure
now.
we would have got the text line full of corrections anyway.
In,
so.
in fairness, Steve did have an erasable pen and wrote all over your notes.
That's
That's
right.
probably what happened.
Yeah, way to go, Steve.
Yeah.
Again.
God, stop.
This guy.
All right. Well, one unopened bottle, and it's green, but I don't know
green.
what's inside of it.
So this is to me, out of all the beers that we've tried, it probably is the closest to the original product that you can get.
Right.
This is Heineken 0.0. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So the fact that this isn't 0.5 alcohol or lower, this is literally 0 alcohol in this.
Right.
And it's damn near the same product.
This used to be my number one all-time go-to beer, Heineken. Just regular Heineken.
Yeah.
I encountered somebody drinking this weekend at a establishment, and the bottle got knocked over, and it broke. They had already consumed it, and it broke, and everyone just watched it roll and thought, well, it's NA. It's 0-0.
It's almost like the song about the meatball rolling across the road.
It is like yes, it is. In fact, I wish I would have started singing that actually. And yeah, I do remember this was like I wish we had a blindfold.
That's close.
It's Heineken. I mean, it's Heineken.
Right.
Pretty identical, yeah.
A and
Very
A.
impressive
I don't
job.
know.
I mean, all of these are very impressive, especially as close as they are to the original products.
Right.
They've perfected this craft at this point.
And that one again, Heineken's got its flavor profile, and it's right there. It's intact.
I know that Heineken was one of the first to get their process down, and I think some people actually inquired about what they were doing and then kind of went off of that.
Okay.
So it's very cool that a large brand, they were one of the large brands that stepped into the space first, and then it kind of trickled down from there. So really cool to see.
And they've really branched out with the reduced calorie and stuff too, right?
Heineken Silver, stuff
Heineken
like that.
Light.
It's a lot of options. 0.0. Which, by the way, now the NFL allows 0 to be a number. I think about it all the time. Every time I see a player wearing 0, I think about that beer. Did you know that? Calvin Ridley?
We do now.
Heineken.
I guess. All right.
Yeah. Other people.
Other people.
Other zeros. I don't know. I got to watch the playoffs more closely.
The massive list of one.
I haven't fully compiled it yet, but now I'm gonna get right on it now that we brought it up. And again, those beers everywhere. You can find them everywhere.
Yep, Total Wine, ABC, local independents, probably some convenience stores as well, or you always check out our website.
srparat.com/beer finder.
I don't know if I like this.
Yeah, you like it?
It's really throwing me
It's
off.
like I'm throwing my voice.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. You ever seen the movie Puppet Master? Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Movie.
It's been a while.
Did we want people to check out the YouTube page?
Here's the great
Want
thing.
some beer?
We've got this beer to give away.
Yep.
I mean, you gave it to us free, I think. At least we haven't got a bill yet.
Oh, it's coming.
So we could probably give some of these away. Check out this video that you're watching right now, or if you're listening to us, of course, on the Morning Hog. Hey, go watch the video at The Morning Hog on YouTube, right?
Yep.
And SR Prod has been kind enough to pony up a bunch of these beers for you. Give you a little gift pack. If you can identify when the SR Prod logo pops up on the screen. Don't know when or where. I have no idea.
It was right there. Is it right there?
No. You missed it.
Oh,
No, that was my hair.
Shoot.
But identify the time that it comes up. Text it into 257-0324. It's that easy. 257-0324. The first person that texts the correct time wins beer.
There you go.
The gift of free beer.
How do you beat that?
Right? And you're like, okay, well, there's not a lot of time left in dry January. Okay, no problem. Drink them faster.
That's right.
You got 2 hands.
They're non-alcoholic.
Get a big cup. Well, until next week, Josh. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.